Hi, welcome to A Punk with Toys. My name's Lawrence, and Kenzo asked me to do an intro for him. We're doing the Power of the Force 2, and it's Revenge of the Sith Day. And I figured since I throw him a bone a little bit, since I'm Lawrence and I got 4,000 subs, and Ohio State sucks. Go Michigan. Rah.
You fool! I gave you no permission to talk. Tonight, Kenzo will be opening 2 Power of the Force figures, and I will introduce him, not you. Tonight, he has one with Sebastian Shaw signature, and another signed by James Earl Jones. So these both will be in the collection for May the 5th, or Revenge of the Sith. Without further ado, let's get on with the video.
Well, I have to say that intro, I'm very honored that Mr. Vader would come on and give me such a welcome introduction. I do apologize, Lawrence. This is his show, so whatever he says goes here, right? So, any case, my name is Kenny. I am of Kenzo's Creations. I dabble a lot more in the Masters of the Universe line, and I dabble in other lines as well. But today we are talking about Star Wars. Yesterday being May the 4th be with you, the actual official Star Wars day. And it was said that today, I think it was, what do they say? It was in Canada. It was in Toronto, Canada. And it was in this underground cinema. I think it was in 2011. And they ran this event. And to keep the weekend going, and make them more money apparently, they went from the Star Wars Day on May the 4th, and they extended it out to Revenge of the 5th. Granted, a lot of people didn't really like that. They wanted to make it the 6th, but because of course it does sound a little bit better, closer to Sith. But the fact that it's one day after extends the nice little Star Wars holiday, and here we are. So today I will be unboxing 2 Power of the Force figures. One is the first release, or the earlier release of the 2. This is going to be the removable cape. Obviously you can see these figures were made a little bit different. You got a little bit more of a strong hold on things with that buff arm. This one is actually signed by Mr. James Earl Jones, so opening it will be a little bit hard. The second figure is going to be the maskless, where obviously you can put the helmet on there, but this is the removable helmet and the lightsaber, of course. And this one is signed by Sebastian Shaw. So of course this one is signed by the actor who was the man behind the mask, and this is signed by the voice actor. So I am gonna go ahead and get these opened up, and let's get this party started. All right, guys, I apologize. I actually got started on this thing, and I realized that was a bad move, having a black table doing Darth Vader. So put a little white blanket underneath there. I did tear it open, so I'll go ahead, and it's probably better on your ears that I didn't rip it open anyway. So, okay, so here we are with our nice little action figure. We've got our plastic cape, which is removable, as said on the box there. And then we've got our Darth Vader. The legs are a little pushed out, which is a little weird. So this, I'm not sure how it's gonna stand. You have the articulation, the head articulates, the arms, the waist, and the legs kind of. We're not going too far back on those legs, but what are you gonna do? So obviously the big feature on this guy is he's got those triceps, Very nice triceps. He's been hitting the tricep workout. His stance, with the wide stance, he's acting a lot more intimidating than the standard Darth Vader, who walked nice and straight, which of course had his own intimidating manner. We have our small little lightsaber. Of course, I'm used to the 5.5, 6 to 7 inch figures, but this guy is very cool. You see if with that cape and maybe an extension of one of the legs, we're actually able to get this guy to stand or not. Well, let's get another camera angle. We'll try it out. All right, we're back. So now we've got this. Let's see if we can get him to stand. Maybe if we put the leg out. Ta-da! All right. That is great. Okay, so first figure is good to go. What do I give it? Probably a 3 out of 10. No, this thing is awesome, you guys. Come on. For when they made these in the mid-90s, for what they were trying to do, maybe mix it up a little bit, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, in keeping with the... Oh, look at that. He's good to go up there. All right, so round 2. Fight! Now we're going to go with our Sebastian Shaw mask. Oh, this one got a little dust on it too. Look at that. Oh, this one has the freeze frame action slide. So it actually has a actual movie scene to see and project. I want to mess that up. Sorry, Vader fell. I'm kind of messing up my signature here. Does anybody know Sebastian Shaw who might be able to sign it for me again? I don't think he's allowed. Okay, so here we go. First we have our Darth Vader. Luke Skywalker removes Vader's mask to reveal Anakin Skywalker. Cool. So let's have this little thing behind it. Now if you can see here, let me zoom it out, see if I can get the hold on one second. No, there we go. Now you can see my thumb. Yes. Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay, so if you can see it, no, that light didn't really make it much better, but there's Vader and there's Skywalker. So we're going to turn that flash off. Okay. That was great. My big old thumbprint there. Okay. Sorry, Vader. Let's try to get you standing up again. And we will get out the other. I think this one's a little bit cooler, just based on the fact that I believe this one has the same. Yeah, so same removable cape. Let me zoom out a little. You can see what we're doing here. So same cape. The arm is, you can see it's got a little more. Oh, this one's a newer one. Okay, so this one actually has the elbow joint on one of the arms. This arm does not have the elbow joint. This one goes back and forth. How about that? So you've got an extra piece of articulation with this one. Legs are the same. This one does have the additional skirt on the back of the piece, so it's basically just a longer cape, so it looks a lot better underneath there. And yeah, so absolutely an upgrade. Like, this one is definitely better than the first one. They made the adjustments. It was, what, 2 years later, looks like. I think this was a 97 on the back of the card. And now, see how the mask... Oh, that is money. Like, that should have been on every single Darth Vader ever made. Like, look at that. You can't even tell. Like, looking at the difference here. Let me see. Maybe we'll try that flash again. Yeah, okay. So here you go. Look at that. You can't even tell that this is the removable mask. Like, this is amazing. Like, this one absolutely gets a better score than the other. Comparing the two, the design is the same. This one has a little bit of green, as you can see here, where this one is just the silver. But, wow, overall, this one is just so much cooler. Head articulates, arms articulate, but this one has that wrist and elbow bend. Other arm is standard, but this extra piece, what a difference. Like, huge difference. And of course the legs are made better. They're not as spread as wide. This guy's a little harder to stand up. Come on, come on. Well, doesn't help that I have this blanket on there. But I don't think it hurts. This thing is going to be tough to stand up no matter what you do. Join me, Luke. Okay, that was my best Vader. And then this one, you've got the very cool design. You've got all that red with all the scenes that you've seen with... Scene, say that again. With all of the Vader parts in the movie where he has his mask off. That's what you're looking at with those scars and everything from being burned. And yeah, I mean, excellent. Excellent design, excellent sculpt. Great job on the extra hand piece. Very, very cool. And yeah, definitely a better figure than the first go round. Man, this one's tough. Vader, stand up. Rise. Okay. And then, of course, this way. This one is really what gets me. The fact that you could sit there and put this mask on, and there is absolutely no way that you could even tell, if you didn't open the box, that this is the actual Vader that you could take the mask off. Now, let's see how the legs are. Of course, these legs are in a little bit, so the cape is kind of keeping him from standing. This one might not be as good either, though. Dang it. The cape maybe needs to be... It's that little skirt on the cape that's kind of keeping him... Well, if we stick the leg out... Anyway, I am not going to do this entire video trying to make these stand up, but I will end this. I appreciate you guys watching. This was a very fun episode of the Power of the Force. I like to thank Allison and Lawrence for putting this together and allowing us to just have some fun, you know. One more comparison, just to say the second Vader that stands better, that you can take the mask off, he's not as buff as the first one, and he definitely has less girth, but I think overall is way better figure. I'm glad I got both of them. I had actually ordered the original first, and then I saw the one without the helmet. I've never gotten any of these. This is my first and only 2 Power of the Force figures that I've ever gotten. And I will definitely put them somewhere up here in the toy room. And yeah, so it was fun. Thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next one. If you guys like what you see, check out my other videos. I do a lot of customs, a lot of 3D prints, a lot of painting, and some unboxing of Masters of the Universe and different, you know, cherry picking lines. So appreciate you guys, and Revenge of the Sith. That's not a good ending. Let's just do it this way. Have a great night. Peace.